Hello everyone, this is Jared Savage Day right here for you. I'm going to do a little how-to on how I solo on the guitar. I haven't actually released any songs yet that have me playing any solos, but I will in the next album that I have, which by the time you see this may or may not already be out. If it is out, I will have the link to my album, first and second album, in the description below. So you should go ahead and check that out. Really cool. But anyways, on to my soloing. So I got a lot of people that asked me where I got my solo stuff from, and basically it's just blues scales mixed with minor scales. If you don't know the blues scale or the minor scale, you're going to want to quit this video right now and go look it up, blues scale and the minor scale, because you won't be able to play like I do until you learn those. So considering the fact that either you have stopped this video and learned the scales, or you already know them, let's dive right in. I used to solo a lot in E, but that got pretty boring because everyone solos in E, and that's almost like the go-to key for rock and metal. So let's do a little thing in B. What I do is that I usually start out on the high end of the scale. And it starts out in the minor form, which is and I do that little part. But I do a lot of hammer-ons too while I'm doing that. So actually it'll sound, so it does little hammer-ons on the in-between notes. And it kind of, how do I put this? The motion of going up and down while going down the whole time sounds pretty cool. So that's why I do all the hammer-ons. I also like to string bend a lot because it gives it more feeling. Like instead of doing, I do, because it's easier to vibrato when you're doing that. So those are two of the first things that I do. Another thing I like to do is pinch harmonics, especially on the G string, because I'm very prone to pinching the G. So a sweet spot that I've noticed, especially for the Les Paul, and basically any electric guitar I've ever played, is 3rd fret G string for pinch harmonics, because it gives it a nice rough sound while also keeping the sustain on it for a while, because it's a longer part of the string. So, and that kind of sounds like Zakk Wylde, which is more of an aggressive pinch harmonic. Then you can get up and it gets more treble clef, what do I say, more of a treble sound. And so altogether, I like to start my solo again at the high end, but let me start at the low end and kind of just play my normal scale, my go-to scale for you real quick. So we're in B, I'm going to start in the blues, and I'll tell you when I convert into minor. So it starts, and on that note, it goes to minor. I'll show you what I mean. I'll go back 2 more notes and start there. That is where it goes to minor. Now again, going up doesn't sound all that good. Going down, it sounds pretty good. And it gives it a lot of feeling, and I like that. I like the attitude that this type of soloing presents. And so that's basically the foundation of almost every solo I do. Because not only is it bluesy, but it's minor-y and it sounds like rock, and yet it has a lot of feeling. Like it's not just random tapping, which doesn't have too much feeling. But it's also not slow and sluggish playing, and that sounds good, but this is just the way that I do it. So let me just do a little solo, and I'll show you how I did it. We'll start again in B, and I'll go from there. So I basically did two patterns here. One is just going all the way down. And then when I go up, I also went into an extended range of the solo and went up to here, which is also still within the scale. But I go still in the scale, just not in the same range. You're going up a little bit, which is perfectly fine. Another thing I like to do, again, it involves heavy hammer-ons. I like to start in this part of the solo where it goes like this. And I like to go up and down. I'll show you what I mean. This is eventually what I'll do. Speed that up, then again it's 1, 2, 3, and then the D string right there, and then going back to the 1, 2, 3. So if you speed it up, it sounds. And you can go up and down from there. I personally like to do blues scale going up, which is sound. So that's basically my soloing style in 6 minutes, 6.5 minutes. And that's what I like to do. Another thing, when you're up on the frets pretty high, I like to do more of a blues, but a fast pace. And so I'll do this in F sharp, and it sounds like. You can also do. This is another section where string bending sounds pretty good. These are just different little forms and riffs that I do when I solo. Subscribe if you like it, comment, like, dislike if you didn't like it. I don't mind negative. Tell me if you want me to explain something on guitar. I've played for 8 years now. Again, lead guitar in a band, a few bands actually, but that's another story video for another day. Anyways, again, if you want me to play anything or you want me to show you how to do a riff or something, let me know. Comment and let me know. So anyways, hope y'all had fun. Happy playing.